Welcome, local viewers, to another exciting episode of INTV Team Action News. I'm Eddie Castillo.
And I'm Susie Weiss.
And I'm here filling in for Nolan, because Nolan's, in Alaska? But Susie's here filling in for Jeff, because she has a really, really important announcement to tell you guys.
What are you talking about? We're taking over this show. We're hijacking this show.
We are. But you do have an important announcement.
I do have an important announcement.
We'll get into that later on in the show. Right now, I kind of want to ask you, since Nolan's not here, I'm kind of curious. Tell me a really good Nolan story.
A good Nolan story, okay. All right, I can tell you a good Nolan story that he won't mind, and his brothers won't mind. Did you ever hear your parents say, or for you parents out there, did you ever make the statement, "Do you want to feel the back of my hand"?
Right.
Did you ever hear
yes,
that one?
Yes, I did, plenty of times.
Okay, well, being a mom of 3 sons, when you're outnumbered, sometimes you have to take drastic measures to get things under control. And it used to be when we were driving down the road that if they got too rowdy in the back seat, that would be the first thing. My hand would go up and I'd say, "Do you want to feel the back of my hand?" Well, one day, Nolan reaches up and he pats the back of my hand and he says, "Oh, Mom, your hand feels so soft." And that was it. It blew it. I started laughing. I could never use that again.
All right, well, that's all nice and sweet and whatever. But let's get into one of the real ones. The ones he doesn't want. He doesn't want you to tell on TV.
Oh, I know one. Ask him what happened on September 11th, 2002. That was a good one. That made me proud.
What happened?
Oh, he was dressed in his football uniform that happened to have his name on the back. And he decided, as he was driving down the strip, that he would be kind of smart alecky. And he had a paintball gun. And he pointed it out of the car and pointed it at another vehicle as an off-duty police officer was driving behind him. Well, being 1 year after 9/11. And anyway, so this is one of those proud moments. He got pulled over and got sprawled out on the floor, on the ground, spread eagle, because he had pointed a gun out at the car. And it was a paintball gun. But boy, I'll tell you what, everybody in town knew that one.
Well, weren't you telling me he needed you in bed for him to fall asleep till he was 11?
Mm-hmm. He used to play with my hair. He used to pet my hair so that he could go to sleep.
So he was
He's going to kill you for asking.
Till he was 18? Was that 18?
No, it was 11. I finally had to say, "No, sorry, you can't. You have to go to sleep by yourself."
You just told him you couldn't do it anymore?
Yeah. It's like, grow up, okay? Sorry, Nolan. He twisted my arm.
Anyway, well, let's get into this news. Roads of Wonder will be taking place on June 1st from 8:30 to 4 p.m. To get there, take I-90 to exit 78 and follow the signs. You can get antique, furniture, household, tools, etc. Lunch is available as well as restroom facilities. A portion of the proceeds go to the Carpenter Memorial Library.
You want to go to the Roads of Wonder. That's what you want to do, because that's where you'll find the good deals.
The next mobile mammogram will take place on July 29th. The next one will be September 24th.
And this is really important to get checked early, because early detection is what helps fight this disease. And so you want to make sure you get there early and get this checkup. And it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, I'm getting checked.
Good idea.
Let's all get checked. Kittitas County state officials are asking voters to vote yes on 3/10 Proposition Act. This act was passed in 2007. When the act was passed, the proposition stated that 3/10, 1% of sales tax would fund public safety, such as 7 deputies, 6 Ellensburg police officers, 1 UKC police officer,
1 City of Kittitas officer, 1 Porthouse grill security, 2 prosecutors, 2 animal control positions, 2 Superior Court clerks, 1.5, now that's kind of interesting, 1.5 law enforcement clerks.
1 technologist, and half a juvenile probation officer. It won't increase taxes. If not passed, sales tax will go down. Yeah, and what's with that juvenile probation officer? You only get half of it.
I don't know. One's tall and one's short. I don't know.
So if I was a cop, would I be like half a probation officer?
You might be.
Being that I'm 5'4"?
Yeah, I think you might qualify.
So, Susie.
Yeah.
You have a little announcement coming.
I do. I want to try something new, and the new segment that the guys have done and developed over the years, it's for feature stories in the Upper County, and where they go out and film, and you guys can get on camera, and it's really fun. But I'm going to start something that's a little bit new, and it's going to be called In Town, and it's just a brief little thing of what's happening around town, and things that for you, customers, viewers of INTV, if you have a lost dog, if you have a garage sale, if you have a bike you want to sell, a car you want to sell, email us at channel40 at inlandnet.com, or
Just down here at the bottom.
yeah, or message us at Facebook. Any way that you can contact us. You can call us at 649-3940 also. And anything that you need to sell, anything that is lost, if you want to say, happy birthday to somebody, let me know, because every morning for a little segment, I'm going to come out and I'm going to let you know what the local news is, what's happening around town, all the exciting things that you can go check out, school lunches, or whatever pertinent information. So you'll be able to check this out after the morning news. But that's basically coming up. So look out for In Town. That's the new little show that's coming up. Stan the Man fundraiser on June 1st. The goal is to raise $7,500 to offset his $30,000 medical expenses. They need corporate sponsorships of $250 each. It will take place at the Stonehouse 101 in Roslyn. Private cocktails and dinner party from 6 to 8:30 p.m. I don't know if everybody knows who Stan the Man is, but he's the guy that helps drive people around in his vans, and he does.
He does a great service to the community.
Oh, he does.
He keeps people from getting DUIs, or if you can't, you need a lift. The town of Roslyn and Cle Elum don't have a transit system, but what Stan the Man does is he provides one on weekend nights. So he really does help out the community. He doesn't ask for anything more than a small donation to pay for gas.
Yeah, he does a lot of other things. He's involved in civic events. He helps with setting up music for different events.
But let's take a break here and go to a commercial break.
Have you seen Cle Elum Farm and Home's clothing department lately? They've updated the whole department and have name brands like Carhartt, Columbia, Under Armour, and Timberland work boots. They also have a great selection of women's clothes, including a large assortment of women's bling jeans. They've got a great selection of fishing gear, camping and hiking supplies, guns, ammo, and gold panning equipment. Combine all of that with their hardware, electrical, and massive lawn and garden center. Farm and Home is really your one-stop shop, conveniently located in downtown Cle Elum.
You need more advertising in your business. That's a fact. What's also a fact is that INTV has what you're looking for and more. See, we don't just connect you with Central Washington. We connect you with the world via all of the resources that we've developed and that we're ready to share with you. Let's say that we shoot and edit a 30-second commercial for you. It runs on our channel 5 to 7 times a day. That's 35 to 49 times a week and 140 to 196 times a month. On top of that, we aired on our semi-weekly show on our YouTube channel, which can reach a virtually infinite audience. This must be ridiculously priced, right? Not even close. A 2-month contract is only $250. So it's your choice. Is growth a priority for your business? INTV. Are you in?
The Cle Elum Public Market is finally here. It will be starting on May 5th and will run from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So come on down. We're sure you'll find a great deal. We have artisans, crafters, farmers, entertainers, and charitable organizations. Located on North Harris Avenue in historical Cle Elum, this side street turns into a lively marketplace every week. So don't forget to come on down this Sunday and every Sunday morning. Brought to you by the Vision of Cle Elum.
Breaking news! Hi local viewers of INTV, I'm Emily Ostrom. I'm sure you've all been asking yourself, what has happened to Wade's wacky joke? Where have Wade and Peter gone? I'm here to show you. They have been down here diligently working on the greatest joke ever. Let's see their progress. Boys!
Let's start from the top. Okay. Oh, boy, Pete, I got a good one for you this week. Lay it on me, Wade. But see, I'm not getting it because when does the chicken come into play? The chicken comes into play after it crosses the road. This is never going to be the greatest joke ever. It doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. It makes no sense. It's in the bar, and when it's in the bar, it's number 20. But the chicken...
Pitiful. For INTV, I'm Emily Ostrom, and this is a shoe.
I'm wearing a sweatsuit. That's not making it.
Well, welcome back. I'm Susie Watts.
And I'm Eddie Castillo.
And we're going to go into
Civic
News.
Yesterday, May 28th, Roslyn City Council met, and this is what they talked about.
To me, these last few days have been an interminable period of time with such feelings of helplessness and such feelings of shame for something that I've never done, and also the feelings that there's a possibility that I may have placed too much trust in people that I still trust today. And until such time as they have their opportunity to explain their side of things and not go by what's in the newspaper that may be something that was said and then it's taken to the next level. Anyway, I appreciate the fact that the people of Roslyn have displayed an enormous outpouring of support for me. There have only been 2 people that haven't, that I'm aware of. And I'm sure that there are others, but then not everybody voted for me either. And so I just think we have a city full of remarkable people that know that what I have been trying to be part of is to be part of something that's just in line with that question that I ask before every council meeting, and that is, what can we do to improve the city of Roslyn? That's all I'm cared about. It's not about the title. It's not about glory or anything like that. It's about trying to be part of something bigger than myself, where we can have a positive effect on this wonderful, fine community.
Cle Elum City Council met that very same day, and a woman came and gave a presentation from the school about a program that she's running which prevents teen pregnancy and other such issues. So let's go to a clip from that.
Good afternoon, Honorable Mayor and Council members. I'm glad I picked that up on the other folks that introduced you or themselves, so thank you for that. My name is Amy Clausen, and I'm here to talk about the Teen Outreach Program, or TOP. The Northwest Coalition for Adolescent Health is the recipient of the largest federal grant in the country. We have been given $20 million to prevent teen pregnancy in the United States. What we would like to do, and they've done all of the research up to this point, is we would like to put 12 signs per topic, so 72 in total, along Progress Path as a Burma shave. Does anybody remember the old school Burma shaves? Where you're driving down the road, it says, "Eat at Moe's," and the hamburgers are delicious, and you're a few feet ahead. Well, that's what we would like to do, but in a walking component.
I move that we accept the recommendation of the
I'll second that. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried, thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Enjoy yourself, you guys,
We
did a
will.
good job.
good time.
And we also have some footage of the recent school board meeting.
Let's open up the bus lanes bid tally. We'll just cover those very quickly. We'll send those out to you. This is the bus lane numbers that were recorded the day of bid opening. And we actually did the concessions first, followed by the bus lane configuration. And the low bid for the concessions was also the low bid for the bus lane, at least we thought, until shortly after all the opening was, the bids had been open for both projects. All-Star Construction from Tri-Cities called, indicated that they made a mistake, left out a significant portion, or a sizable portion of the job in regards to the drainage pipe. And in that situation, they basically, by law, have to write a letter explaining the error, and that releases them from their bid bond, but it also disqualifies them. So it's not a matter of add another 100,000 or add another, it's basically they're off the table. So the remaining 3 folks, the next, the lowest bid then after All-Star was Belsos and Smith, same contractor that did, if you recall, did our clearing of our property a year ago at $928,000 and change. And then you can see the other 2 were over $1 million for that project. So you're going to see that that number sort of on some of the next slides as we look at cash flow, etc.
And that concludes Civic News.
Civic News.
Now, for a movie review from Randy Winkler.
Go, Randy.
Hey, it's Randy Winkler again, your friendly neighborhood movie reviewer. This week I'm doing Fast and Furious 6 and Epic. Fast and Furious 6, or as I like to refer to it, Fast and Furious 12. It was awesome if you like car chases, and I do. I like Vin Diesel and I like all the other people in it, Rodriguez, and that's one of the cool things about this movie is the girl, Gloria Rodriguez, I think her name is. She came back, and her character Letty came back, and she's cool. And that's the whole movie is getting her back, because she's forgotten everything and she doesn't know them anymore, but she was always family to them, so they have to go back and fight to get her back from the bad guy and stuff. I have to admit my mind wandered a couple of times, but all in all, it was fast action, it was car chases, planes blowing up, everything you'd want to see. So go see it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Epic was really good. You know, I kind of classify kids' cartoon movies and stuff like that by saying it's just for kids, or it's too adult, or whatever. Well, this one was kind of both. It was really good for everybody. I think you can all go enjoy it. It's a story about a guy who's basically, it's not about him, but he's lost his wife. She divorced him, and because he's been chasing after these tiny people for years, and he's the only one that believes they exist. And his daughter, the wife dies, I guess, and so the daughter comes to live with him, and then trouble ensues. She starts to leave because he's still messing around with these little people that she doesn't believe exist, and then she gets shrunk and becomes one of the little people. Woo! Okay, so that's enough of a spoiler, so I'm not going to go any further on that one. I really enjoyed it. You should enjoy it too. Roslyn Theater, I believe, is showing Star Trek Into Darkness still, and they're going to add Gatsby to it, I believe. So you've got to go see Star Trek if you haven't. Oh my God. Go see that. I'm really looking forward to next week. I'm looking forward to Now You See Me. It's a movie about magicians who steal money from all over the world and they give it to people. It's a Robin Hood magician movie, and I'm going to be seeing that this weekend. So go to your Roslyn Theater, and don't forget to watch INTV on Channel 40. Don't forget now, if you want to win some free movie tickets this week, guess what this movie is? Call the phone number and get a hold of them and tell them what movie it's from, and you'll win some free movie tickets. So get on down there.
We recently had a chat with Chief Ferguson about an operation that they ran with some of the local alcohol vendors, and they had a college student, an underage college student, that went around to see if anybody would, serve her. And anyway, check this story out.
I'm Scott Ferguson with the Cle Elum Roslyn South Cle Elum Police Department.
And what went on this week?
Well, on May 22nd, in conjunction with the Cascade Coalition, we conducted alcohol compliance checks within the Upper County communities. The objective was to target local alcohol retailers to determine how easy it was for those under the age of 21 to access alcohol.
And how many locations did you visit?
We targeted all local alcohol retailers within the cities of Cle Elum and Roslyn, so we came up with 8 locations that were targeted on that night. We utilized a 19-year-old college girl that we sent in to these locations. She carried her ID, which clearly indicated that she was under the age of 21. Again, she went into 8 facilities. 6 of those locations did do the right thing. They carded her. They declined her sale. Unfortunately, of those 8, she was successful in purchasing alcohol from 2 of those retailers.
Yikes. And what are the consequences for a business who sells to minors?
In this particular case, those 2 clerks that were responsible for those sales transactions are being charged with providing alcohol to minors.
What about for the business? Do they face consequences or just the clerk?
In this particular situation, being this is the first time we've run these compliance checks, so there'll be an educational component of this. We certainly will be talking to the business owners about what went down, but as it stands right now, the actual clerks will be held accountable for their actions. Underage drinking is a problem within our community, as well as in all communities. We in law enforcement certainly see the related consequences of underage drinking. So it's something that we wanted to be aware of, how bad is the problem within our community. That was kind of one of the other reasons we wanted to go out and do it. We understand that this is not the only way that kids are accessing alcohol. There's other means out here as well, but it's certainly an area that we've now identified and an area that we plan on watching in the future. Well, if anyone under the age of 21 is ever caught in possession or consumption of alcohol, that in itself is a criminal charge. Depending on your age, it can be a ticket, or it can be juvenile charges, which potentially could have some effect on your driver's license if you're in that 15, 16-year age.
That's crazy to me, but what can you do?
Hey, you got to be careful with that kind of stuff because you can't be serving minors. It's just not gonna work out, and you got to make sure that whoever's serving alcohol is checking everybody.
Well, let's switch it up now. Some worry sports.
Congratulations to 2 Lady Warriors who competed at the WIAA 1A State Track and Field Championships at EWU over the weekend. Ashley Frazier took 9th place in the long jump and 10th place in the triple jump. Senior Casey Andrews finished 2nd place in the javelin.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, ladies. Good job.
First day of high school spring football will be Tuesday, June 27th at 3:30 p.m. Team camp will be June 15th or the 18th.
UKC softball starts this June, so get your teams ready. And every team, if you're all male, you have to have some females, or if you're all female, you have to have some men. Anyway, I'm a pitcher, so if you need a female, I'm a pitcher.
You should be an Olds team.
Oh, that would go over like a lead balloon. Well, speaking about fun summer events, this weekend I'm taking my grandkids to the Ye Olde Fashioned County Fair down in Ellensburg.
What's that?
I have no idea, but it sounds like it's like medieval. It's something new. I saw it on Facebook.
Is it like one of those Renaissance fairs?
I'm kind of thinking it is. So
I'm gonna have to wear my corset.
No, you really don't. But there's always Stan the Man event that's happening this weekend, and then but I'm looking for fishing derbies. I just bought my grandkids just got new fishing poles, and I need to take my grandkids fishing. So if you know of any good fishing derbies, could you let us know so we could post them, and then I could take my grandkids.
Yep. Just call us 649-3940. Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter. Go to our website. Subscribe to us on YouTube. There's so many ways to get a hold of us. It's only a click away, or you just gotta pick up your phone and dial.
Hey, and one more thing I forgot. Relay for Life is coming up. It's the 20th and the 21st of July. It's always a big event, but there's pre-events that happen. Now, June 14th is the Paint the Town Purple, where they get all decorated in Cle Elum, and they have things that are going on all day down there in Cle Elum, and it's kind of a fun day. And then the following day is Paint Ronald Purple. Now, Ronald has never done this before. I'm kind of helping the fire department. I'm on the Ronald Fire Department. And so the Ronald Fire Department is doing they have a team for the Relay for Life, and they're painting Ronald purple. But people in Ronald, you'll get more information about this, but get prepared, and I don't mean to paint the town, really paint it, that would be kind of ugly.
Not that Ronald doesn't need it.
Ronald, I love Ronald, okay? We're going to get all decorated up, and they're going to bring some fire trucks out for a few hours on June 15th in Ronald. And then that night is a big spaghetti feed down in at the Cle Elum Eagles for the Relay for Life. So if you haven't got your team together, or if you want some more information, you can get a hold of us at 649-3940, or Facebook us on Facebook, or even email us. But we'll get you the information about things that are happening with Relay for Life. You can get a hold of us, and we can pass you on to the people who are organizing it.
Well, now you know.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Alright, well, now let's go on to some birthdays.
Birthdays.
May 29th, Magenta Love, Chad Talton, Chris Higginbottom.
Happy birthday to you.
And Dave Campbell.
May 30th is Piper Porter's birthday.
June the 1st, Aletha Jovanovich and Kelly Washburn.
And then on June 2nd, Sherry Hall, you go, girl. You have a good time. I know you will.
June 3rd, Angela Erickson and Tony Graham. Happy birthday to you all. If you have any birthdays, any other announcements, just call us and let us know.
And my mom's birthday is June 4th, just to kind of FYI.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right. You forgot that one,
I
didn't
had
you?
it last week.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
I
Oh,
did.
okay.
I remember I even called you. Well, Susie, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
I love it every time you come around. Thank you.
Thank you.
And catch y'all next week. Some local people showing some local news. I'm Eddie.
Hey, this is a local mom, and this is my sidekick Eddie. Okay.
Yeah, adios.
I wonder if one's short.
I wonder who's responsible for all these upgrades and all these great, wonderful things that are going on with INTV.
Me.
Oh, it's not that cute little Hispanic kid?
Oh, yes, that's right.
I'm just kidding. UKC softball starts this June, so get your teams ready. So many S's and S's.
Do you want me to do
Yeah, I do that one.
Can we sing happy birthday?
We can't.
We can't.
No, you can't sing that on TV.
Why not?
What, have you ever noticed in every TV show they start the song and they never finish it?
Yeah.
It's because you need
licensing?
You need clearances for it, and nobody wants to get clearances for the birthday song.
I wanted to see what you found.
I was looking up the girl's name.
I knew you were. That's why I was waiting to see.
I want to say Michelle.
Oh, it is Michelle.
Yep.